Today, I am back to come and tell y'all my little secret. You're my little secret, and that's how we should keep it. Yeah? No? I tried. Don't judge me. Pregnancy. Your girl is pregnant. I got knocked up, and I'm so excited. So, I am going to tell y'all about my first trimester with my pregnancy and how I found out all that good stuff. So, there's like videos that I have to catch y'all up on that I have not posted. We'll get to it. But anyway, I got pregnant like months ago, and I have just been living in a bubble. I mean, clearly because I haven't been posting, but I have literally been living in a bubble. Like, I have been enjoying every single day of my pregnancy, every single moment. The doctor's appointments, the ups, the downs, the kicks. Like, I have really been enjoying it. And I've been wanting to post a video and like tell y'all about it, but I have just been living in a moment. So I'm here now to talk to y'all about it. So first trimester, the first 3 months of my pregnancy. Let me tell you how I found out. So my period has always been late, right? I think I did a video on PCOS before. So I was diagnosed with PCOS about maybe 19, 20 years old. And I knew I had it. So like if I thought I was pregnant, it probably wasn't a thing. My period was just late. So by my period being late this time around, I really didn't think much of it, you know? Now let me tell you something. With my ex, my periods was always late. I missed them. They were painful. Like pretty much all the symptoms, the acne, all the symptoms that you have from PCOS, I had years ago, right? When that thing went to shambles, for some reason, the symptoms of my PCOS just kind of, it just got less and less over the years. Less and less, less and less. So I got with a new dude, right? Some of y'all have seen him. I love my baby. But when I got with him, it was like PCOS disappeared. I kid you not. My periods became regular. Shoot, he would tell me when my periods was coming on because I had gotten so accustomed to not having periods, I didn't keep up with them. I had a period tracker that would tell me when my period was supposed to come on. But my dude would like tell me, hey, your period coming on today, your period should be on tomorrow, your period should be on next week, your period ain't came on yet. Like, he knew. I don't know how, but he just knew, and I'm so grateful. But it became regular. So over the years, I would notice that I would have periods. When I had my first son, of course, I knew my period was not on, and it was regular at the time, so I knew I was pregnant. But this go around, my period did not come on, and it has been regular, like spot on. If it's supposed to come on a Monday, it's gonna come on a Monday, usually in the morning or before noon, right? So my period was not on. I was a couple of days late. I'm like, something ain't right. And I know I had been having a good time. A great time. Just a great time. So I knew that it was a possibility that something was going to happen, just not so soon. But my period didn't come on. I looked for it. About 2 or 3 weeks later, my boobs got so sore, like so sensitive. They got sore, and I'm like, dang, I ain't had this issue in a long time. Like, what's going on? It started to click. Like, maybe I'm pregnant. Maybe, just maybe. Still didn't think much of it. I think week 3 came, period still went on. I took a pregnancy test. Pregnancy test came back negative. I'm like, but something ain't right. Like, I really feel like I'm pregnant. My taste buds had started to change. I had started to crave French fries, right? And I eat fries like if I'm eating a burger or something like that, but it's not something that I have a craving for. I actually craved fries. So I figured I was pregnant then. I was like, you know, I'm gonna take another pregnancy test later on. So I bought another one about 2 weeks later, and the joker came back positive. So I told my baby, I was like, look, I'm pregnant. He was like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Your period just late. No, you're not. Your period is late. Okay, whatever. I let it go on. I was working out with my trainer, and I could like feel the bloating. Like they say you get bigger your second pregnancy, and like any pregnancies after your first, like you start to show a little bit earlier. I didn't look pregnant. I just looked like I wasn't working out. And I'm still following my meal plan. I'm still going to the gym. I'm still drinking my water. I'm doing everything that I was doing prior to pregnancy. But my midsection looked a little big. So I kept going. I worked out up until I was about 3 months pregnant. And I was still eating my french fries. My fries was like the worst thing that I was eating, but I just love what it tastes. Fries from anywhere. Give me some ketchup or some barbecue sauce. The fries was gone, right? Sex drive through the roof. Through the roof. I ain't never felt the way that I felt during that time. And it was completely different from when I was pregnant with my first child. Sex drive was non-existent. Don't touch me. I don't want to see the opposite sex, like nothing. But we continued our adventures, the same thing that led us into this situation. We continued for the first 3 months, like boom, in it, right? Having a great time, really enjoying my first trimester. Like I said, I was bloated, so my stomach looked a little swollen or just fat, chunky, you know. I had very little acne on my face, like a couple of bumps. When I was pregnant with my son, I had acne really bad. It was everywhere. It was on my chest, on my back, on my arms, like it was everywhere. So I ended up going to a dermatologist with him, thinking that I was just having some type of severe breakout, not knowing that I was pregnant for like the first 3 or 4 months when I was pregnant with my first child. This one, because the acne wasn't so bad, I mean, and again, I knew that I was pregnant. It wasn't nothing that was alarming to me. It came and it went. Acne did not last long, by the grace of God. I worked out. I'll insert a clip of like what I looked like my last time I worked out with my trainer. I miss her. She moved, so I stopped working out when she left. And I did a couple of things at home afterwards, but I don't do anything now. I don't do nothing now. My belly button is like, you can't feel it when you feel my stomach, but when I pull my shirt up, it looks like a little button. You can see it. So it like pokes out, but it's not past my stomach. My belly button shape started to change, and it wasn't hard. Like my belly button is kind of firm. It kind of felt like cotton. You could like poke it. It felt juicy, and that freaked me out. I was going back and forth to my doctor. My doctor situation was like the craziest during my pregnancy. So I had an OBGYN or a gynecologist that I was going to prior to pregnancy. He was great. I definitely prefer a man over a female. From my first pregnancy to now, I prefer a man. I had a man. He was great. Older guy. Going to him for years. And when I got pregnant, I was like, oh, this is great. Like, he can deliver my baby. This is going to be good, right? Insurance, right? Everything is going good. And then about maybe my 10th week, because he was the one that confirmed my pregnancy. I did my blood work with him, everything. And I went to my 10th week appointment, and he was like, I got some bad news. He said, I've stopped delivering babies, so you got to find another doctor. Bummer. So I'm trying to call my insurance company to see if they can get me a referral, give me a list of doctors in my area that take my insurance, so I don't have to keep calling these clinics asking if they take my insurance. And even the list that they gave me either was like an out of order number, they no longer took the insurance, they saw kids and not adults, like it was always something going on. It literally took me from my last appointment with my doctor was at week 13. He could only see me, or week 15. Let me see. 12. It was week 12. Like 12 and a half. It was at my 3-month mark. Like a little bit past it, I went and had another ultrasound just to make sure that the baby was doing fine, which the baby was. But on my 3-month mark, right at the end of my first trimester, My doctor was like, this is the last time I can see you. You got to find another doctor. It took from then until I was about 5.5 months pregnant before I could find a doctor. I kid you not. It took months for me to find somebody. So I finally found a doctor. So now I'm great being treated by the doctor. The new doctor, who has way more doctors in the practice than the doctor that I left, that I will be going back to after delivery. But it was just a process. So what I will say, if you find yourself in a situation where your doctor, your primary doctor, will not continue to take you due to not delivering or not delivering at certain hospitals or whatever the case may be, just have a plan B. Do your research, look them up. My first son was born at a practice that was Black owned, had Black physicians, and my experience with them was not great. So I was not like, oh my God, I gotta find a Black doctor or a Black practice. I really didn't care. I just wanted to find somebody who could take my doggone insurance, to be honest with you. But I just wanted to get out that your girl is pregnant, your girl is happy, and we're getting through this pregnancy. I know my face is changing. I can feel it. My nose definitely looks different. My bags under my eyes are like bigger or more noticeable. I yawn a lot more. I was not very sleepy during my first trimester either, like I was with my first pregnancy. Because I slept all day long. With this pregnancy, I'm up. I'm up. I'm rolling. But the further I get, the more tired I am. But in the first trimester, I was fine. So we had to tell our son, our baby son, that we were expecting again. So I recorded the video of us telling him that we were pregnant. So I'm going to insert that video here. Okay.
So what is it?
Okay. So you see, can point to the object.
Right there?
Mm-hmm. There's Daddy. He's running man. Okay. You know you said you wanted a brother or sister?
Yeah.
So that's your brother or your sister?
This is brother. This is brother.
That's brother or sister. That's the baby.
I want to baby tester.
You want it to be a baby sister?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's too early for us to know what that means. So do you know what this picture means?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You have to be pregnant.
That means mommy and daddy are pregnant.
No, that means you pregnant.
Mommy and daddy are pregnant.
I can say that.
No, I'm telling you, I'm pregnant.
Oh.
Come here, man.
Once we told our baby that we were pregnant, he decided that he could not hold water. So anytime we talk to my mom, my dad, my mom-in-law, my father-in-law, anytime we talk to any of them, my son would say, Papa, Mama, I got a secret. I got to tell you something. I'm like, man, we can't hold this for too long. We got to tell them. So I went to see my dad one day, and my son just blurted out that mommy was pregnant. I could have spit. I was drinking juice or water or something. I could have spit it out of my mouth when he said it, because I'm like, dang, I wanted to be the one to tell, but he told him for us. We could only really like surprise my in-laws. So I mailed them it was like a little egg that I got off of Amazon in a box. And when you crank the egg, it says that you're going to be a grandparent. No, it says there's a baby on the way. That's what it was. So I sent it in the mail, and my mother-in-law called me and asked me if we had sent them something, and I denied it. They put the egg outside because they thought it was a real egg, or somebody had sent anthrax to the mail, through the mail, y'all. I'm like, did y'all open it? Did you crack it? Like, come on now. So that was like the biggest joke of them finding out, because they were scared to open the egg when they first got it. But that's how we told our parents. So my son got mad at me because I wouldn't give him a piece of my brownie at my dad's house. And he told my dad, he said, Mommy, can I have a piece of your brownie? I said, no. He asked again, Mommy, can I have a piece of your brownie? I said, no. My daddy just sitting there looking like, why he keep asking for the brownie? Because I kept saying no, my son turned and looked at my dad, and he was like, Papa, my mommy's having a baby. Just boom, out the blue. And that's how my daddy found out. And we went to my mama's house, and we was talking to my mama, and he just told my mama, because that's like his favorite person. And he just told her, my mommy's having a baby. I'm like, Jesus, can I surprise anybody? So yeah, y'all, that's how it went down. That's how we told our parents. So comment below if y'all noticed that your girl was pregnant in my Christmas Vlogmas videos, because I was, and I think it showed. But I tried not to show my stomach as much as I could. So yeah, comment some of the things. Comment what y'all think I'm having, because I haven't said what I'm having. A girl or a boy or one or a two? What y'all think? One baby, two baby, a girl, a boy? What you think? Comment below. Moms, share your stories about your first trimester. If y'all had an issue with like trying to find a doctor, I would love to hear the stories below. And I'll see y'all on my next video, which will be posted in a couple of days. I'm trying to get them out. I be trying, y'all. I'm tired. Y'all bear with me. But if y'all want to see anything specific or have any specific questions about my pregnancy or where I've been or anything like that, make sure you post them below. Like, share, and subscribe to my video. I'll see y'all later.